Joe Jonas was drunk at a recent concert. Fans couldn't believe their eyes as he stumbled around the stage, and was barely able to complete a song. Joe was clearly inebriated, and looked quite out of it. People were concerned for his safety and well-being. The audience was quite stunned by Joe's state and started to talk amongst themselves. Some folks raised their eyebrows at the scene before them. Joe's bandmates were taken aback and tried their best to get him off stage safely. They didn't want him risking serious injury by performing in his condition. Reports state that Joe had some drinks prior to the concert. He probably wasn't aware of how strong the drinks were. Joe's publicist felt embarrassed and issued a public apology for his behavior. Joe was supposed to be the face of the band, and instead, he was a total embarrassment. People were not pleased by Joe's antics, and some fans complained about their tickets being wasted. Many felt scammed and wanted to be reimbursed for their tickets. Many also took to social media and expressed their confusion and anger at Joe's behavior. It was a spectacle that no one was expecting. Joe's reputation was tarnished and it seemed like his career might take a hit. His fellow bandmates didn't know how to deal with the situation. Joe felt awful and apologized profusely to fans and his bandmates. He was truly sorry and embarrassed for his behavior. His bandmates eventually accepted his apology and decided to move on and focus on upcoming concerts. They had to ensure that Joe was sober before taking the stage. Joe subsequently underwent an alcohol awareness course and was fined for his behavior. He was also warned that he would face a ban if another incident of his kind happened. No one wanted this to happen again, and Joe took up a strict regimen of staying sober during performances and also off the stage. Joe had truly learned the hard way and was determined to not let his fans down again. He began to understand the responsibility that came with being a celebrity. Several months later, Joe was able to win back his fans who had previously been disappointed. He eventually erased any doubts cast upon him. The episode was a lesson learned for Joe, and he strived to not let it happen again. People were relieved to see that he had taken the matter seriously. Joe slowly saw his reputation rising again, and his fans appreciated his resilience and determination to make amends for his actions. Joe then focused on giving his best performance and made sure to stay clean and sober during shows. He focused on maintaining his professionalism. His fans were duly impressed and his popularity soared once again. People had faith in Joe's recovery and abilities to stay on track. Joe worked hard to keep his consuming habits in check and also attended Alcoholics Anonymous meetings to stay abreast of his situation. His loved ones were supportive and provided moral assistance whenever necessary. They wanted to ensure that Joe continued to grow and improve himself. Joe was positive and optimistic about the new challenges he was facing and eventually became an inspiration to those battling similar struggles. His concerts were modern-day testimonies of his courage and bravery in the face of adversity. People adored Joe for never shying away from the challenge. Bandmates too felt a special kind of connection with him, and his plethora of stories provided comfort and a source of motivation. Joe had once again captured the imagination of the public with his inspiring story. The incident had made him stronger and wiser.